So hi everyone. So we need to talk about now about the switch and case statement. So in the switch and case statement, the criterion can be either a scalar, which is a number, or a string. Anything you could do with if else if statement, you could also do with switch case statement, and it will give you like a different option. So let's take example. So let's say that we're gonna pick a city. Let's say city. We're gonna ask the user to input the city input. So we'll have a text in here, and we'll say enter the name of a city in single quotes. Alright, in single quotes. So enter name city in single quotes. So we ask the user to do that. So then we switch what he enters. Switch. Okay, and by the way, this is used in C and C++ and Java. So anybody programmed before these languages, this must be a very easy thing. So we're gonna switch the city. All right. Case. Okay. Case if it's Boston could be Boston. All right. Then we display the price of the ticket. Display the price of the ticket. Let's say it be $3.45. all right, and let's copy these because it's a repeated block. Okay, control copy. Let's do enter here. Okay, and control V. Let's have 3 cities, for example. Let's go in here, control V. So the first city is Boston. That's the price for the ticket. The second one, let's say it's Denver, Denver, Colorado. So Denver. All right, and let's say the price of the ticket is like $1.45, something like that. And let's have another city. Let's say, for example, Dallas. Okay, Dallas. Okay, for example, and let's say the ticket is like $300, whatever. So any other city, any other option, we're gonna call it otherwise. Okay, otherwise. Okay, otherwise, and you're gonna display, not on file. We don't have ticket for it, or we don't have price. All right. So when we run this code, again, there is multiple options. It will go in sequence. So let's say you enter a value for the city. It's gonna check if you enter Boston. You're gonna go, is it Boston? Yes, it's Boston. Then it will print 3.45 and it quits to the end. If not, you're gonna go to the second option, and then the second option, and then to the last option. So let's run it. So we're gonna give it a name like case city, for example. Let's call it anything. All right. So when you run it in here, enter the name. Let's fix it. Name. There is no on here. Of a city in single quotes, quotes. All right, let's run it again. Okay, and again, usually what we should do in here, we should CLC, we should clear it. We should do a clear, right? Okay, I'm not sure why it's giving this in here. Okay, let me close this anyways. So clear, and then here enter the value, then switch city, then case for Boston, then we display the value, case for Denver, display the value, case for Dallas, and then display the value, and otherwise display not in file. So this should be it. Oh, it's in here. Enter the name of the, so okay, so let's say clear, I'm sorry, clear, come on, clear CLC. Okay, so let's run it right now. Okay, enter the name of the city. So we're gonna enter Boston. Okay, so the problem that we did not, when we entered it, we did not put it inside two quotes. The instruction says put it inside two quotes. So okay, Boston. Okay, let's run it again, and let's say Boston, and it gave us the amount. If I run it again, for example, and let me enter this time, let me enter the Dallas, for example, Dallas, and give me the price. Let me run it next time, and let me change the font, so Dallas like this. Alright, so not on the file. So you have to enter the text, as you know, like in Matlab, it's a case sensitive, so you have to enter the text as it is. So that's what it is. So so that's what you have to enter. Alright, if you need to make sure that you are entering a text, you could modify it in here. Okay, you can tell the input command to expect a string by adding s. Okay, so if we add s in here, that means we are expecting the string. Alright, okay, string. Alright, and so let's run it. Okay, it takes some time because the code is saved on the cloud, so it takes a while until it's saved. Let's try it. Okay, save. Okay, over here, save. I have a small mistake in here. I forgot to put it in a single quote. So let's save it and let's run it. So now when I enter Boston, okay, oh, I'm sorry, I have to run it. Okay, so in here, okay, Boston, and it expects the text, so I don't have to put it inside two quotes. Alright, so when you tell the input command to expect the string by adding the s in one quote, the s as you did in here in a single quote. So this relieves the user of awkward requirement to adding single quotes around any string input. Okay, so once we do it, we don't have to have the string input. The otherwise in here, you have the otherwise command in here. The otherwise portion of the switch case structure is not required, by the way. It's not required for the structure to work. However, you should include it if there is any way that user could input a value not equal to one of the cases. So it will be a problem if you did not enter one of these cases. So if you expect that any value will be entered, then have the otherwise installed for you. So that's it. I mean, that's the case. Now we could improve this a little bit by having a menu, the menu. Instead of having input the input like this, you could have it into a menu, and this is very nice and simple, nice and simple. So cd, instead of having the input, we could use the command menu, okay, the command menu. And the same thing, you have the message. So instead of enter, you're gonna select. You're gonna select. Let's say select the name. If you select a city, let's say a city. Select a city. Okay, select the city from the menu. From the menu. So city from the menu. All right, select the city from the menu, and then you put the options. Okay, so let me remove this. There's no need for this. Okay, and what are the options we have? Okay, what are the options? We have Boston. That's the first option. Then the second option is Denver, yes. And the third option we could have Dallas, I think, whatever, you could have Dallas, right? And then use the switch city, okay? And the case are the orders, so we don't have to put Boston in here. You're gonna put the first element, which is 1, okay, in order. And you don't have to put Denver in here, you could put 2. And you don't have to put Dallas in here, you could put 3. Alright, so 3, it will be 3 like that, yep, 3. Alright, and otherwise, whatever, and of course you don't need the otherwise now. You don't need the otherwise because you have 3 options. You have the 3 options. Okay, the 3 options. So basically, you're gonna create a menu. Yeah, let me save it first. Save. Okay, you create a menu. Let's run it. Show you what will happen. There you go. As you see in here, it will give you a menu. So select a city from the menu. Then you press Dallas, for example. So it will gonna go 3 and give you 300. Let's run it again. And this is the menu. Okay, Denver, give you 145 for Denver because it was second. So this will be much more easier because you don't have, the user does not need to worry about entering the numbers and worrying about the case at all when they enter the data. So yeah, so these are the logical functions and selection structures in Matlab. I'm sure that you'll find so many use for it. So please try to do as much as you can. Try to write a few programs